Yeah, by the time the kids are All right, game 2 of the day. Rails are taking on the Little Fall Flyers. Just a heads up, I have to leave for work at about 5:15, so we'll get 1, hopefully 2 periods in, then I'll have to quit the broadcast. Get a little bit in. See how it goes. If you weren't around this morning, Rails beat Chisago Lakes 5-2. This is their second game of the day. Looks like we're starting off with Hardy, Giswald and Elliott at forward, Oliver and Marcella Wells at D. There we go. Quick hit by Hardy. Flyers in the puck at center ice, centering pass in the air, kick it in the rail zone. Oliver goes behind the net to Giswald. Giswald tried sidestepping, puck knocked off his stick. Centering pass to the Flyers, couldn't get a shot off, good defensive play. Flyers back out to the neutral zone. Flyers dump it in. Marcel Wells to pick it up to Giswald at the blue line. Giswald breaking up the side, tried sidestepping a player, puck knocked off his stick. Flyers back the other way.
Go, Michael!
Oliver, you gotta keep moving your feet. That's a penalty. Oof, gotta keep moving your feet there. Hubbard picks it up off the boards, fires it down. That's gonna be an icing call. Icing on the rails. Jeez. Flyers came out flying. Rails are on their heels. Yost out. Trush and Rodberg. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Matthew picks it up, goes behind his own net, up the boards to Trush. Trush centering pass to Yost. Yost over the red line into the zone. Toe drag up the middle, Rodberg over to Trush. Rodberg still with the puck. Rodberg fires just over the net. Up to Matthew at the top. Matthew fires one towards the net. Goalie knocks it down. Rodberg in there. Puts it wide of the net out to Trush. Rodberg still behind the net with the puck. Rodberg backhands up to the top to Matthew. Matthew puts it on net, tipped wide by Trush. Trush up to the top to Hubbard. Hubbard backhands it back into Yost. Yost across the top, fires it on net, hits the goalie's glove. Not sure if they got tipped. Yost finds it back. See if that was tipped or not. Yost picks it up on the boards. Hubbard backhand in. Yost picks it up across the blue line. Wrist shot. Might have got screened. Probably Yost from Hubbard. Hardy back to Oliver. Oliver off the boards. Too sharp. Flyers shut it down. Hardy behind his own net. Gotta get moving, boys. Hardy up to Elliott on the blue line. Elliott gains his own. Pumps the brakes. Trying to get it up top. Flyers doing a good job peppering them. Marcelo Wells steps up, holds it in. Hardy backhands it into the zone. Hardy, oh, Flyers trying to break it out. Giswald picks it up off the goalie's pad. Back of the net.
Come on, Flyers, faster!
Who's Yost from? Hubbard? Oh, I didn't play the replay. Writing, forgot the replay. All kinds of crap happening there. Oliver up to Elliott. Elliott knocked puck away at the blue line or red line. Flyers pick it up over the red line. He gets thrown into the glass. Marcelo Wells behind Oliver. Giswald is assisted from Elliott. Hardy picks it up. He's over the red line into the zone. Hardy trying to go wide. Hardy still at the puck. Tried centering pass. Knocked down. Flyers throw the puck up the middle. Elliott puts it back towards the net. Shot on net. Goalie gloves it for a whistle. Yost out with Trush and Robert. Yost went up forward, fired it over the net. Out to Hubbard. Hubbard back down to Trush. Trush to Yost. Yost tries it in Robert back door, gets tied up. Robert backhands it back up to Matthew. Matthew goes back up the boards. Yost picks it up, fires it towards the net. Misses high and wide. Sharp angle shot. Cleared the zone. Hubbard back to pick it up. To Matthew. Matthew centering pass. Went by Rodberg, offsides. Yost runs to himself, back over to Trush. Flyers pick it up. Yost grabs it, turns the other way. Yost gone up the ice. Sharp angle shot the boards again. Hunter was there that time to pick it up. Oh, shot on net, goalie. Couldn't find it right away. Gotta go. Let's move. Robert puts it on the board. Flyers dump it in the rail zone. Back behind his own net, gets tied up. Yost then throws it around the other boards to Rodberg. Robert picks his head up, hits Trush flying up the middle. Trush over the red line. Into the zone, tries a toe drag, knocked off his stick. Flyers dump it out to Hubbard. Hubbard back to Hardy. Hardy tried hitting Elliott off of a skate. Elliott to Giswald. Oh, had Hardy on the blue line all alone. Giswald coming flying in. Fires one, glove down by the Flyers goalie. Hardy out centering Elliott and Giswald. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Whistle down. Hardy back to Marcelo Wells. Marcelo Wells shoots, knocked down by a Flyers player. Giswald there to pick it up, knocked off his stick. Flyers up the middle, tape to tape. Not getting the zone. Oliver in to help out. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. No, they don't call it. Ooh, that could have been one. Flyers working in the corner. Hardy tries to check up to Giswald. Giswald centering pass to Marcelo Wells to Elliott. Elliott tries dumping it in. Shallow. Flyers knock it out of the zone. Oliver, Flyers fired in. Hardy picks it up in his own zone. Let's move it. Hardy over the red line. Around a couple players. Hardy still with the puck. Hardy rink wide to Giswald. Giswald fires one into the stomach of the goalie. Nice pass. Nice one-timer. Woo. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Yost backhands it towards the net. Puck is still free. Rodberg picks it up, turns, fires into the stomach of the Flyers goalie. Yost wins it back to Matthew. Matthew up the boards to Rodberg. Puck back out to the top. Matthew holds it in. Matthew over to Yost. Yost right in the middle, fires one over the net. Trush trying to get the rebound. Yost, slap shot. Goalie gloves it down for a whistle.
Come on, Flyers, let's move!
Yost back to Hubbard at the top. Hubbard fires one, glove down by the Flyers goalie. Tie up. There you go. Trush. Over to Yost. Yost tries toe drag and Rodberg went by it. Flyers out of the zone.
Go, Benny!
Flyers over the red line, dump it in. Yost back first to pick it up. Ooh, Yost. Quick hit to the puck first. Go the other way. There you go, Yost. Behind, that isn't going behind the net. Out in front of the net. Over to Trush behind him for an icing call.
Go! Let's win a face-off!
Hardy out with Giswell and Elliott. Flyers win the puck back. Shot towards the net, into the corner. Giswell picks it up, goes behind his own net. 2 Flyers low. Backhands it up to Elliott, bounce over the stick. Flyers fire it back in. Oliver trying to go up the boards, little body in the corner. Giswell wide to Elliott, couldn't hold on to it. Flyers up the boards. Rails up the boards. Back and forth on the boards. There you go, Flyers step to the center ice. Hardy, Elliott, both swapping at it. Flyers pick it up. There's going to be a penalty on the rails. Bryson Elliott going for interference, 2 minutes.
Come on, Flyers!
Rails in the penalty kill. Looks like Rodberg and Yost, Hubbard and Matthew at D. Back to Matthew. Matthew behind the back. Up the glass to Yost. Yost tips it out to himself. Got a foot race going. Falls. Flyers get there first. Tip it up the boards. Lots to be a holding. Jesus. God. It's a little excitable. I was going to have to pull you over the glass. Yost. We've been there. Who'd you guys play?
Rockridge.
Oh, they're a good team, I heard.
They're good, but you guys are too
Are they big, Rockridge? They're not? We haven't played them yet this year. I just heard they got a pretty good squad.
I think I got you a little over your camera.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't talk that day. We had too much fun the night before. 5-on-3 here. Yost goes in the box for holding. Hardy picks it up. Hardy to the net. Hardy gets his way to the net. Oh, couldn't get a shot off. Hardy's going to hold on. We have 2 in. What's going on? Hardy's still with the puck. Hardy flips it up the middle. That killed some clock, 30 seconds. Oh, wiped out. Flyers trying to get it in the zone. Flyers pick it up. Flyers to the net. Oh, shot just wide of the net. 50 seconds on the first penalty. Minute 14 the second. Centering pass for the Flyers. Out to the top. Flyers looking for that back door. Oh, mishandle at the top. Up the middle. 28 seconds up to the 5-on-3. quick hard shot. Big save by Lee. Puck sitting in front. Oh, big rebound. Flyers come put it in. Goes it back out to the point. Flyers another shot from the point. Kicked wide. 14 seconds left in the first penalty. Flyers fire one out the crossbar, up and out of play. Ooh, couple good scoring opportunities there by the Flyers. Who's out there? Giswold at forward. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Out to the point. Oh, wound up. He's going to shoot. Puts it to the boards. Out to the top for the Flyers. Puts one towards the net. Blocker saved by Lee. You have 5-on-4 for 25 seconds. Elliott comes out of the box. Flyers point blank shot. Oh, traffic in front. Shot knocked wide of the net. 15 seconds left. Backhanded up to Giswold. Giswold to Elliott at center ice. Flyers pick it up. Almost backhand in his own. Little body by Giswold. Matthew goes off the boards to Elliott. Flyers pick it up backhand and rails are at the full strength. Quick shot on Lee. Kick save. Fired that one around Hubbard out to the point. Flyers hold it in. Even strength here, boys. Flyers still working like they're on the power play. Knocked away. Giswold picks it up. Giswold going for a skate. Giswold toe drags back to the middle. Fires one low, wide of the net. Matthew gets there, holds it in. Matthew steps in, he's got time, puts a hard shot into the stomach of the Flyers goalie, holds onto it for a whistle. Yost out centering Trush and Rodberg. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Into the corner, Rodberg goes for the puck. Rodberg takes it behind, centering pass, no one there. Matthew backhands it in. Back down to Rodberg on the boards. Rodberg taking a look. He's going to fire, puts it back up to Trush. Trush wrist shot, blocker saved by the Flyers goalie. Trush crashing in. Trush looking. Trush puts it up to Hubbard at the top, back down to Yost. Rodberg out front, Yost threw it behind him. Rodberg, a little mishandle, got the body, kept the puck there. Rodberg went flying. Hubbard couldn't get there in time, clears his zone. Over to Matthew. Off the boards. Keep moving your feet. Uh-oh, Flyers on the middle, pocket picked. Yost the other way with Trush. Rodberg stays high. Yost around the boards to Rodberg. Rodberg at the top, puts it back down for Yost. Yost across the middle, gets tied up. Flyers back the other way. Trush and Yost both back. Backhand into the zone. Trush behind his own net. Ooh, good toss behind the net. Oliver trying to break it out. Oh, nothing there. Oh, Rodberg did a step on. That's interference. Going to be an offsides call on the Flyers. Oh, center ice, sorry. Hardy out with Giswold and Elliott. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Oliver centering pass to Giswold. Take him wide. Giswold pumps the brakes, just puts it into the board. Hardy crashing hard to the corner, throws the body. Flyers trying to break it out. Elliott doing a good job keeping it low to Hardy. Hardy tries to get back to Elliott. Hardy ends up with the puck. Hardy back to Giswold, back to Hardy. Double give and go. Out top to Marcelo Wells. Puts one on net, blocker save, puts it wide. Giswold will get there first. Giswold behind the net to Hardy. Hardy gets tied up, gotta go Elliott. Elliott gets put in the boards. Hardy trying to get the puck, he gets tied up. Little falls behind the net, put it back out to Hardy. Hardy backhand, kick saved by the goalie. That's Elliott. Giswold gets checked. Open out front. Hardy behind the net. Elliott tries tapping one in, goes over the net. Elliott with the puck. Elliott looking out top to Marcelo Wells. Puts it on net. Goalie doesn't have a stick. Blocker save. Elliott back up to Marcelo Wells. He dumps it in the corner. Got to go, Giswold. One of them Flyers got to give a stick to the goalie. Elliott over to Marcelo Wells. Up the boards to Hardy. Too far in front of him. That's going to be an icing call. Who's up there? Yost, Rodberg, and Trush. Over to Rodberg. Rodberg tips it up to Yost up the boards. Yost gotta go up the boards, stop by the Flyers. Rodberg with a body. Gotta play the puck there a little bit. Rodberg back checking, trying to cut the angle off. Hubbard steps over to help out. Yost there to pick it up. Yost coming up the ice with Trush and Hubbard. Trush in the corner with the puck. Flips it up, goalie catches it, holds onto it for a whistle. No idea. This big. Flyers coming up the ice. Nice. Cutting in the middle, hits the outside of the net. Yost flips it up. Flyers kick it in. Robert there to pick it up, backhands it off the boards. 3 rails all by each other. Yost picks it up. Out to center ice he goes. Yost into the zone, fires one into the chest of the Flyers goalie. Already out with Giswold and Elliott. Marcelo Wells, Oliver at the point. Already back to Giswold. Fires one, kick saved by the goalie. Hardy behind the net, gets tied up, loses it. Elliott chasing it down, right back into Hardy. Hardy up to the top to Oliver. Oliver fires one, tipped, kick saved by the Flyers goalie. Giswold trying to walk out of the corner. Give it up to Marcelo Wells. Back to Giswold, back to nope, Flyers picked it off. Flyers behind their own net. And move it off the boards. Nice pass coming in 2-on-1. Marcelo Wells with a step 2-on-0. Backhand, big save by Lee. Puck is loose in front. Ooh, Hardy. It's Elliott coming up the ice. Elliott over the red line, puts it in the zone. Elliott gets the body taken to him. Hardy in to help out. Back to Elliott. Gotta move, gotta move. Why are we moving? Up top to Marcelo Wells. Quick one-timer. Giswold jumps, hits him in the foot. Giswold picks off a pass, cutting back to the front of the net, slides it on the ice. Oh, big save by the Flyers goalie. Giswold gets his own rebound. Couldn't bury it. Giswold gets hit in center ice. Oliver with the puck over to Hardy. Hardy tries walking the guy, gets taken off his feet. Flyers back with the puck. That'll do it for the first period. All right, we're back live. Start of the second. Flyers in their own zone trying to break it out. Giswald chasing them down. Flyers over the red line. Hardy, good angle into the boards. Both guys go down. Matthew goes behind the net, gets stopped. The Flyers behind the Rails net, trying to walk out. Rails shut down, centering pass, knocked away by Matthew, tipped up to Hardy. Hardy trying to get it out of the zone. Hubbard steps up to Giswald at center ice. Giswald into the zone. Really nice move by Giswald behind the net, centering pass, no one there. D was down. Oh man, Elliott back. Elliott with a quick turn to the boards, throws up to Giswald on the boards. Flyers pick it off, dump it in the zone. Hubbard hits Hardy at the center ice. Hardy into the zone. Got Giswald breaking. Hits Elliott center ice. Back to Giswald. Back to Elliott. Too far in front of him. Up to Marcelo Wells. Marcelo Wells gives it back down to Elliott. Trying to dump it deep. Held up by two. Look at a football play. Look, they're playing rugby. Giswald fires one. Hits a goalie in the chest. Goes wide. Oh, Giswald throws a hit. Jeez. Hardy across the middle. Hardy's got room, fires one over the net. Matthew pinching down, holds it in. Up the boards to Giswald. Giswald cuts to the middle. Giswald toe drags. Two guys, fires one, kick saved by the Flyers goalie. Giswald trying to get puck possession back behind the net. Hardy throws his guy into the boards. Flyers behind their own net. Rails, this is a 2-minute shift. This is a good time to change in the offensive zone. Elliott back up to Hardy. Hardy cross ice, and I think we're going to get a coincidental minor penalty on Elliott, his second of the day, and the Flyers get tangled up in the boards. They got mucked up down there. I think they were banging away at each other. Yeah, they both got one. Yost out centering Rodberg and Trush. Oliver and Marcelo Wells at D. Okay, clock's all straightened out. Coincidental minors be 5-on-5. No man advantage for either team. Yost back to Oliver at the top. Oliver, big windup, sends it down to Rodberg under his stick into the corner. Trush down there mucking it up, goes around. Trush into the corner. Rodberg pinches it off out to Yost. Trush pinches, Yost backhands it towards Trush into the corner. Rodberg trying to get there first. Flyers pick it up out of the zone, center ice. Marcelo Well gets a stick on it. That's going to be an offsides call on the Flyers. Yost ties up his guy center ice. Rodberg tips it back to the circle. Yost up the ice, got to move. God. Yost puts it out to the middle. Flyers. Oh, Marcelo Wells loses the stick. Yost is going to get an interference penalty on the blue line. Be his second of the day. Oh, he's going to get roughing. Excuse me. Yost gets a roughing call. Rails going to penalty kill. It's going to be Hardy and Giswald out with Matthew and Hubbard. Ooh, they're looking for head contact possibly. Coach is talking with the ref, saying possible head contact. Have to go back and review the footage. This will be 2 minutes for roughing. They did call head contact. It'd be 2 and 10 or 5. I don't even know what it would be. Don't know that rule. Hardy puts into the corner for Hubbard. Hubbard gets pinched off. Hubbard tries to go to the boards. Flyers pick it up. Quick shot. Lee holds onto it briefly. Backhand. Lee knocks it down again. Flyers out to the top. Don't chase here. Matthew about the boards behind the back. Flyers with the puck behind the net. Centering pass out to the point. Fires one off the shin pad of Matthew and into the net. Flyers go on the board. Take a look at that. 3 Flyers in the corner. Out to the top. Puts one in. I think I went with Matthew off the shin pad, deflected. If not, it was screened. Who did what now? Coincidental minor for roughing it on there. Because you spend the whole 2 minutes there until the 2-minute first whistle after 2 minutes. So it's not a power. Yeah, they each are in there. So Flyers get on the board. Matthews steps up, tips it. Flyers still working. Ooh, puts it up in Lee's chest. Holds onto it. Yeah, so it's a coincidental. They both stay in for 2 minutes, and then the first whistle after 2 minutes, they both can come out of the box. Yeah, there's no power play. Yep, 5 on 5, doesn't matter. Who's out there? Hardy with Giswald and Yost. Giswald picks it up. Coming down 2 on 2 with Yost. Giswald flying up the side, puck knocked off his stick. Giswald centering pass to Hardy, knocked away, out to Oliver. Oliver the slap shot wide of the net. Hardy gets tied up in the corner. Yost trying to help out. Flyers coming up the boards. Flyers clear up to Marcelo Wells, over to Oliver. Oliver rink wide pass to Yost. Yost up to Giswald. Beep, beep, beep. Back and forth. Ooh, Marcelo Wells gets tossed into the boards. Flyers behind their own net. Hardy chasing them down. Yost there to help out. Over to Hardy. Hardy working in the corner. Goes out top to Marcelo Wells. Oh, tried walking the line. Just floated out over to Oliver. Oliver puts it back in. Guys just back on side right away. Hardy flying in. Hardy gets there first, but the Flyers tip it out of the zone to Marcelo Wells. Again to Oliver. Oliver turns out of it back to Marcelo Wells. Up the boards to Hardy. Hardy centering pass to Giswald. Giswald fires one wide of the net. Yost picks it up. Centering pass to Hardy. Gets a stick on it. Hubbard at the point holds it in. Oh, Hubbard gets the puck knocked off his stick at the blue line. Oliver back to pick it up. Oliver throws it up to Giswald. Tips it in the zone. Shallow. Flyers back the other way. Oh, Flyers out to the middle. Coming in 2 on 0. Buries it upper deck. Ties it up. Oh, Rails got caught on their heels. Oh boy. Tried tipping it in too shallow. I don't know if they're going for a change or what. Flyers came back the other way. Almost 3 on 0 it looks like. Goes upper deck, blocker side. All tied up. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Flyers into the zone. Quick off the draw. Taking it wide. Oh, that's going to be a penalty on Hubbard. And the Rails are going back in the box. Power play for the Flyers. All right, Yost and Rodberg are out. At forward, Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Rodberg chasing it down, backhands it out of the zone. Flyers D to D, quick up the boards. Yost gets a stick on it, interrupts the forward momentum. Rodberg steps up, almost got a stick on it. Back up the boards to Rodberg. Rodberg coming in 1 on 2. Backhand behind, almost got around. Flyers back the other way. It has to be an offsides call. Good back check. Minute 30 left in the penalty kill for the Rails. Oliver goes off the boards, ends up on the point for the Flyers. Flyers towards the net. Lee holds on to it. Hardy and Giswald step on as forwards for the Rails. Oliver behind the net. Flyers have it, setting up camp behind the net. Flyers still behind the net, looking to set the power play. Behind the net again for the Flyers. Centering pass, knocked away by Hardy. Back into the corner, Flyers pick it up. Out to the top. Oh, Hardy put a body on him. Out to the point. Giswald picks it up. Giswald off the glass, glove down by the Flyers, back in the zone, offsides. Woo. 48 seconds left. The man advantage for the Flyers. Hardy back to Matthew. Matthew over to Giswald. Giswald over center line into the zone, cuts back to the middle. Flyers one wide of the net. Holy smokes. Thought he had the upper corner. Flyers looking to break it out. Hardy being a pest. Puck goes out to Oliver, center ice, dumps it right back in. Flyers stop behind their own net. Angle them into the boards, boys. That's it. Hardy cuts it off, sends it back to neutral zone. Bodies all over the place. Penalties. Oh, offsides. I don't know. Probably should have been a penalty somewhere there. There's offsides, but there's a lot of contact happening without the puck there. We probably could have got one. Yeah. Yeah. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Hardy out with Elliott and Giswald. Matthew out there. Hubbard will come out of the box. Right onto the ice, it looks like. 10 seconds. Over to Elliott. Flyers trying to get in the zone. Hardy off the boards. Elliott tips it up to Giswald. Giswald backhands it in the zone. And that'll do it for the penalty. Hubbard comes out of the box. Hardy trying to hold it in. Hardy with the puck. Hardy doing a little dance on the red line. Elliott tips it over to Giswald. Giswald passed to himself. Giswald back to the middle. Hard wrist shot. Flyers goalie gloves it down. Flyers, toss one out. Hubbard trying to chase it down. It's a foot race. Hubbard, good back check, gets a stick on it. That was close. I think it was flying. Flyers pick it up. Off Hubbard's shin pad to Hardy. Hardy up to Giswald. Giswald got Elliott breaking. Elliott over the center line. Back to Giswald. Giswald in the zone. Fires one wide of the net. Matthew over to Hardy at the center ice. Elliott in the skates. Elliott dumps it in the corner. Gotta get on it though. You're dumping. You gotta chase it, boys. Flyers tried rink wide pass, almost picked off by Giswald. Got a stick on it. Hardy comes in, stick a little high. Flyers toe drag to the middle. Hubbard gets the puck. Nice step by Matthew. Giswald up the boards. Flyers tried dumping it back in. Goes off a stick out of play. Souvenir for the fans. Yost out centering Rodberg and Trush. Oliver and Marcelo Wells at D. Yost at the boards. Rodberg is tied up. Flyers cross ice. Trush trying to chase it down. Nice step. Side step by the Flyers. Yost tips it back out to center ice. Trush under his skates. Between his legs, I should say. Good angle by what was that? Marcelo Wells just picking the boards. Centering pass. Flyers out front all alone into the stomach of Lee. Woo! Flyers so far this period putting all the pressure on. Didn't help. The Rails had 3 penalties, I believe, this period. A couple in the first. Yost back to Oliver. Oliver up to Rodberg. Rodberg off the glass to Oliver. Oliver into the zone, cuts to the middle. Oliver still with the puck, tries to leave it over for Yost. A little too far in front of him. Trush picks it up. Yost comes out of the corner with it. Yost to the net, hits a shin pad, deflected wide. Marcelo Well puts it back in the corner. Rodberg steps behind the net, leaves it for Yost. Yost comes out of the corner, has Trush high, has Oliver on the wide side. Yost across the middle, fires one, no one in front of the net. Easy save for the goalie, holds on to it. Deal with Giswell and Elliott. Marcelo Wells all over at the point. Puck to the boards. Giswell puts it behind the net. Put it to the D. They're wide open. Giswell try to go across the middle. Oh, they say they held it in. Gotta move the puck, boys. Hardy, good forecheck, puts his guy in the boards in the corner. Elliott down to help out. Tips out to Giswell. Giswell out front with a backhand off of his shin pad. Over to Hardy. Hardy tips up to Marcelo Wells. Back into Giswell. Flyers tip it out of his zone. Hardy's there to pick it up. Hardy over to Oliver. Oliver tries centering pass off his skate. No ice. Gotta go. Ooh, everyone's skate. Giswell been low. Oh, that's gonna be a tripping on Giswell. Another penalty for the Rails. Oh. Giswell goes in the box for 2 minutes for tripping.
Go, Flyers!
Yost out with Rodberg. He's fitting well on our team. Out to the top for the Flyers. Shot towards the net, kick saved by Lee, back out to the point. Rodberg, D fans on it. Rodberg comes down with Yost. Rodberg into the zone. Rodberg fires one off the blocker of the Flyers goalie. Yost picks it up, can't hold the zone. Rodberg on center ice. Yost softly off the glass, good job, gets it up into the zone. Flyers trying to regroup. Rodberg on the attack. Flyers trying to get out of the zone. Rodberg and Yost doing a good job forechecking. That's offsides. Good job. Good step on the blue line, forcing offsides. Yost wins it clean back to Matthew. Matthew behind his own net, off the boards. Right by Rodberg up the boards. Rodberg tips it out of the zone. Flyers need to regroup. Minute 5 left in the penalty kill. Flyers up the boards. Flyers into the rail zone. Centering pass, knocked down by Yost. Right into the stick of the Flyers. Lee tips it out. Rodberg centering pass, too far in front of Yost. Rodberg and Yost need to get a shift change here. They've been out there for a minute 15 in this penalty kill. Both have gone end to end. Across the top. Rodberg tried to swipe, knock it away, sidestep. Puck goes to the front of the net. Flyers turn, shoot. Oh, puck is open. Flyers can't get a stick on it. Shot tipped wide of the net. Hubbard puts it into the corner. Good chance there by the Flyers. Flyers out of the corner. Yost picks it up. Can't clear in Yost skates. Yost backhands up to the point of the Flyers. Both rails in the same point. Get back to your spot. Regroup, boys. 10 seconds left. Flyers get some chances. Back to the top. Flyers put it back in the corner. 3 seconds left in the penalty kill. Flyers to the top. Full strength of the rails. Wrist shot off of a helmet. Hits a stick, then a helmet. Hubbard to Giswald. Rodberg center ice. Couldn't get it. Yost at center ice. Yost fires on center ice off of a blocker. Rodberg and Yost need a line change now. There they go. Giswald attacking, holds it in to Hardy. Hardy picks it up, fires one over the net. Not just over the net, he put it up into the bleachers. Hardy out centering Giswald and Elliott. They're going to try to win this one back to Giswald. Flyers win the draw. Behind their own net it goes. Marcelo Wells trying to get there. Oh, Flyers step around them. Flyers come around 2-on-2. Giswald intercepts. Back the other way he goes. Yeah, he puts it back in his own zone to Oliver. A little too deep. Oliver goes behind his own net, pumps the brakes. Up to Giswald. Giswald behind the back to Hardy. Hardy takes it back into the zone. Winding it up to Giswald. Giswald goes over the red line into the zone. Wide, takes a shot, deflected into the corner. Giswald centering pass, off his skate, hit the post. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Behind the net of the Flyers. Hardy working, trying to keep it down low. Hardy ties his guy up. Good job. Where's the second guy? Gotta be quick in there, boys. Help him out. Flyers out of the zone, out the boards. Oliver holds on to it for a second. They want it off sides. Oliver still with it. Oliver off the boards. Gets into the Flyers zone. Pumps the brakes. Rink wide pass. Oh, Hardy was going to go for a big hit. Oliver over to Elliott. Elliott up to Giswald. Giswald behind the back to himself. Tries to get it to Elliott. Elliott picks it up. Tries to take a swat at it. Out to the front. Giswald trying to get a stick on it. Flyers goalie jumps on it. Woo! Goalie's doing a good job. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Hubbard and Matthew. Puck goes out front. Tipped out to stop. Oh. Puck tips out. Rodberg chasing it down. Gets a stick on it. Tips it out of the zone to center ice. Back in. Rodberg there to pick it up. Rodberg back to Hubbard. Back to Rodberg. Up to Yost out of his reach. Back to neutral zone. Flyers into the rail zone. Good stick by Hubbard knocking it away. Yost picks it up. Start moving. Yost up the middle. Good stick by the Flyers. Trush couldn't get a shot off. 30 seconds left. Backhand to the front. Flyers slap it all the way down for an icing call.
Look like curling.
We're going to have Hardy out centering Yost and Giswald, Matthew and Hubbard at D. Hardy, clean draw all the way into his own zone. Giswald back to pick it up in front of his own net. Holy smokes, gets tied up. Giswald back with the puck. Got to move it. Oh, hits Yost in the back of the leg. Hardy back to Giswald up the middle. 1 second left. Got to shoot it. Oh, 1 second late. Oh, sad to say. This will be the last period that I can do live tonight. Need to go to work. Sorry about that.